Okay. Hi, Instagram. Let's wait for Facebook to join us. Okay, we're live. Wonderful. Okay, I'm live on both Zoom, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Hello, everyone. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Happy New Year, everyone. I was just making sure that everything is connected and that all is well. Happy New Year to you all. I hope that you are all having a wonderful start to the year. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Ayana and I'm your transformation health coach. And I am going to, let me move this over a little bit. I'm trying some new technology. So if you're wondering like, what is going on with her and what is she looking at? It's because I'm trying to figure out this streaming service that allows me to stream onto Facebook and just making sure that it actually works. So let's go into Facebook and make sure that I'm live. Okay. I'm live on Facebook. Woo, we did it. And live on Instagram. Hello. So happy New Year to you all. I hope you guys are are getting ready, are starting 2021 off, with a bang and feeling really good. And if you don't know who I am Ayana Labosiere Burks. You can just call me Ayana. It's all right. And I am your transformation health coach. And what that means is I help people who are feeling stuck with their healthy journey, who want to lose weight and who are feeling stuck. And I help them transform the way that they look at food, their relationship to exercise, but most importantly, their relationship to themselves. Because as I know for myself personally, the thing that finally made me lose 50 pounds and keep it off for a couple of years now was the relationship to myself. When I worked on changing my mindset, it was amazing how much everything else fell into place. My motivation and everything else became so much easier to manage. So with my clients, we work on all of those things. And I love to come on to social media and give you guys tips on how to, have better health and also how to live a more meaningful life as a result. Okay, better health, to go after your dreams. And with that in mind, with the new year comes new things to talk about and new dreams for a lot of us. Okay, raise your hand if you are a resolution person. Okay, I am. I know some people are like, I don't like resolutions, and that's okay, but I think, any attempt to better ourselves is wonderful and is excellent. Also, raise your hand if you have been looking forward to 2021. If you were a little ready for 2020 to stop. I'm not gonna lie, me too. Now, it's always, I love new years, new days, new months, new everything, because they give us an opportunity to really, start fresh and start anew. A new time, a new opportunity gives us new hope. And so with this new, hold on a second, I'm seeing myself and it's distracting. There we go. Now, with this new time and new opportunity, I really, a lot of people may think that resolutions are corny, but I do think that something about a new year is very motivating. And it's always good to capitalize on when you feel highly motivated, right? So, and also 2020 was hard. 2020 was difficult. It was challenging for a lot of us. It was, I personally had my work hours cut in half. I had, I lost income, lost clients for the business, and just a lot of different things went on that made me feel income insecure. There were times when we were worried about like just being able to feed ourselves. And so and we've lost people during this time. So this is all to say that this is a crazy, crazy time. And if you were feeling that way about 2020, you're right. You're right. And that's valid to feel that way. What I am excited about, though, is any opportunity to have hope and to do something different. Here's the thing I want to say before we jump into this video, because in this video, I really want to talk to you about how you can, like why it's so important to dream and why you must, and how you can do that, some tips on how you can do that. But before we dive into that, I just want to say one quick thing, one quick thing. At the end of this video, I have some really cool announcements for you guys, some freebies, love freebies, and an awesome event. So stick with me till the end so that we can learn more about the freebies and the event, okay? So, diving back on in to talk about this time, when we look back on 2020, it's very important that we say, okay, 2020, you were difficult and challenging in a lot of ways, but that we don't look back on 2020 trying to cancel it, after the fact. So many of us were like, 2020 is the worst year. It is a canceled year for a lot of us. And it makes sense to feel that way. And you have every right to feel those emotions as they come up. Whatever comes up for you is valid, right? But the important thing to realize is that when we tell ourselves that this year sucks or that year sucks, number one of the things we do is we ignore all of the positive things that might have happened to us during that year. But the most important thing that we lose is we lose the lesson. We lose what we could learn from that situation. And so what ends up happening a lot of times is, there's a difference. We all have to go through pain in life. Pain is a part of our lives. It is inevitable, but it turns into prolonged suffering when we don't allow ourselves to feel the feelings honestly or learn from them. And when we just say, well, 2020 sucked, it was awful, it just allows us to kind of oversimplify the year and not really dive deep into all of the messages that we get from that. Because whether or not we want to, right? Whether or not and you may not be ready for message right now, but message when you're ready. And that'll help you move on from this year and really grow into the amazing human being that you want to be and have the kind of success you want to have in life and everything else that you want to achieve. But if we stay in a bitter place with the past and only look at it one way, in a negative light, it shuts us down from that growth. So just remember that 2020 was hard and challenging, it was all those things. Give yourself permission to feel those feelings, but also just don't force yourself to stay there. Let yourself learn the lessons. Otherwise, the pain is just wasted. All right. So with that said, let's move on and let's talk about dreaming, okay? Because in January, I love to talk about dreams, and dreams are essential, okay? Now, a dream is something that we can see in our imagination. It's something that we really value and want for ourselves, even if we're not totally sure about how we can make that happen. But the important thing is sometimes, especially after or while we're still in a difficult moment, we might have a hard time giving ourselves permission to dream. We may not really see the point. Dreams might feel like things that we did when we were a kid. We dreamed about being an astronaut, cowboy. What were some of those common dreams back in the 80s and 90s? Oh God, I'm forgetting. Jeez. I'm not really living up to my own hype here. Doctor, right? Lawyer, teacher, whatever those dreams were, we had dreams of like going to space. We had dreams of all of these really fanciful things. And it doesn't mean that, if you haven't made it to be an astronaut just yet, it doesn't mean that your dream has to be something that is out of reach with where you are right now. But a dream just is allowing you to really maximize how awesome life is and go after the most that life has to offer. That's all it is. So if you're not trying to be a space astronaut, cowboy, whatever person like you were when you were 7 or 6, but you can and you still must dream. And you have to, and I'll tell you why first. The first reason why dreaming is important, then I'll tell you like how you give yourself permission to dream. But the reason why we have to dream is because we know that dreams are linked to our motivation. Okay? So hands up if you have to do things that suck. Hands up, or write a comment or something if you do things that you hate or that you used to hate. I got a perfect example. Every time I think of things that I had to do but I hated doing, #adulting, right? Paying bills comes to mind, right? Paying bills, budgeting. Most of them were finance for me. Exercising used to feel that way a while back, right? But here's the thing about all of that, right? Part of the reason why we call of those things boring is because they're not connected to a dream. Now, when we dream, what happens is we dream and it allows us to have motivation to follow through on things that before that might seem mundane or boring or suck. Now with finances, I'll give you the perfect example of this. With finances, I used to really hate doing all these different things for my finances. I used to hate eating healthy food or exercising, but then all of a sudden when I connected them to a dream, it was like, okay, these are things that I'm not just doing because they are the checklist that I have to do as an adult, but they are connected to me living my best life and maximizing my dreams. So for example, one of my big dreams is freedom. think I said dreams. Dreams is freedom. And freedom is something that, comes from financial means. It comes from feeling physically free, not hampered, not hampered by my schedule, like not feeling overburdened or overworked. So there's a lot of different ways in which one can feel free. I can feel free in my body, like I have the energy to do the things that I want to do. I have the energy to chase after my kids and keep up with them, right? And so freedom can come in a lot of different ways, but when we break down what freedom looks like, so freedom is my big dream, and so I can live my best life and live it on my terms. I actually discover that, whether it's through finances for you, through whether it's through healthy living, I can have that free feeling, but I have to accomplish some things on the to-do list to make that happen. All of a sudden, my finances and me doing a budget and crafting a budget are not just about me checking some mundane task off my to-do list, but it's really about getting to my dream of freedom. All of a sudden, a budget is more exciting and more fun and more fulfilling to me because it's connected to me being financially free, to paying down debt, to being able to take vacations, to being able to support causes that I care deeply about, and being able to donate my time and money. You're starting to see how this makes sense? So when you dream about what you really want, you can connect your goals a lot more easier to that bigger vision, and it makes your motivation go through the roof. It makes it so much easier to accomplish your dreams. So, for people who've asked me like, oh my goodness, how did you lose 50 pounds and keep it off? It wasn't because I'm extraordinary or did anything that you can't, but I attached what I was doing and where I wanted to go to my dreams, and you can too. And with that in mind, so one of the freebies that I want to tell you guys about is all about how to do that. If you don't know, like, I don't know if you're like me at all. I'm asking you guys to raise your hand a lot, but if you're like me, I really struggled to dream as an adult. I felt very disconnected from my dreams because I had been so caught up in the day, in my to-dos. I was taking care of my mom. I was teaching, pregnant, grad school. It's a lot. And when we are responsible for a lot, sometimes we can be disconnected from what we really, really deeply, deeply desire. And so for me, it took a long time and a lot of work for me to think through what it is that I wanted to do. And what I'm going to do now is, I have a freebie that can help you really think about dreaming and really help you create and craft a dream for yourself. And I'm going to show you how you can get that in just a second. Okay. I'm going to share my screen with you guys so that way you guys can all see here. I have a freebie that will allow you to really work through this process, and I'm going to show you where you can access it. So if you're on Facebook, it's in that link that I posted in the description of this video. You can go ahead and check this out. I'm going to share this with you. And then if you're on Instagram, it's in my bio, okay? But no matter where you are, you will see this. Okay, so when you click on that link, it takes you to this page. I love that I can share my screen with you guys because I'm on Zoom webinar here. So if you're on Instagram, I'm sorry, you're not gonna be able to see it, but you can click the link in the bio to access this link. So if you'll notice, you'll see that I have the latest blog post that I've done, New Year, New Hope. This is a great blog post for everybody who has been struggling. Okay, struggling with 2020 and maybe trying to find some inspiration to get it going for 2021 and figuring out how you can actually survive in 2021, no matter what you're going through right now. It's really powerful, and I wrote it from a place of love, so please check that out. You'll also notice down here, this is the January 2021 freebie, okay? And when you click on that, it's gonna take you to, is it actually going? Okay, it's going to take you to that freebie, which is, giving yourself permission to dream. And let me actually, I think I have the page opened up here. Where is it? Oh no, I think I accidentally closed it. Oh no. Okay, well, January, the 2021 freebie, let's open up this page so you guys can see what it is here, but it's giving yourself permission to dream and how to really craft that dream and get it going for yourself so that you have inspiration and motivation. It's the You Deserve to Dream worksheet, and it is the freebie for the month of January, okay? So go ahead, you can click on that link and you can download it for free and really build your vision and dream, okay? You're gonna love that. The other thing that is really that I want to, and here's the most important thing. Oh, here's the other point I forgot to make about this is that you might be feeling like in this time, maybe you don't deserve to dream. Maybe you have too much going on. But as I said before, dreaming is not some pie in the sky thing that is not connected to your reality. In fact, it is very much connected to your reality, and it will make the quality of your life better. It'll make everything that you do, all of the actions that you have to take, way more intentional and purposeful because you will have a larger vision and plan, and they will be connected to that instead of just being connected to a mundane to-do list. Okay, so definitely give yourself permission to go after that dream. You deserve it. And then here, let's go back to the link tree link here. So that's the January 2021 freebie. And then another thing I just want to mention and show is that January's, I have a digital download. Every month, I'm going to start offering a digital download where you can pay a cheap price for a digital download. So this is fail proof your goals. I absolutely love this. I did this webinar a year ago and it was so amazing, the information that was in it. And it's all about figuring out what's stopping you from achieving your goals and what you can do about it. So if you're feeling like, okay, you know what, that's all well and good, Ayana, it is 1 hour of really solid things that talk about what really gets in the way from a deeper motivational level and some actual tips that you can use right away to help you get motivated and stick with it, okay? So this is the description when you click on that link, and it's only $8.99, which is super cheap. And you will also get, and with that, you'll get digital downloads. So when you get that 1 hour course, you log into that and you pay for it, you will get some downloads that you can use that will help you craft your goals and your inspiration. It's just amazing and incredible. I'm so, so, so excited about this. My first online store, anything that I'm doing, and this is the first one starting in 2021. So check that out. It's awesome. Love that webinar. And that webinar replay plus the bonus materials that it comes with are really going to help you fail proof your goals this year. And then finally, the other thing I just want to show you guys is this vision board party on January 30th. Woohoo! Now I'm so excited about this because last year, well, in 2019, I did a vision board party. And in 2018, I did a vision board party. But with Corona, I was worried about it not happening. But I have a fantastic and amazing personal trainer friend named Jolie. And she was the one who convinced me, who said, you know what, we can do this. And people still want this information despite what's going on in the pandemic. And so because of her, we are going to have this vision board party in person in Oakland on January 30th from 2 to 4 p.m. So when you click on that link in Facebook, and you can go to this event page and learn more about this event. It's going to be amazing. And it's only 20 bucks. Okay. That 20 bucks, a large part of it is going to help pay for your vision board supplies, your art supplies, your board, all of that stuff. It's going to be just amazing. Oh, hi. She's watching me right now on Instagram. Hi. Welcome, Jolie. So you guys are going to want to check that out for sure because it's going to be incredible. We already have people who've signed up. So you want to lock in your spot because again, we want to be safe during Corona. We want to make sure that folks can attend. People have already expressed interest. So you want to secure your spot because again, we're going to keep it small. All right. Hi, Queen. Thanks for watching me on Instagram. And thanks to everybody watching on Facebook. And so with that said, let me stop sharing here and go back to just, speaking to you plainly here. I want you all to know this, that, yes, 2020 was a crazy year. It was chaotic. And yes, the beginning of 2021 has the same potential. But there is more that we can do with this than we realize. You have more power than you think you do. You can do more than you think you can. And there are so many, and already there's so many different ways to engage yourself, whether it's coming to the vision board party for the low price of 20 bucks, okay? Whether it is, and getting around a community of like-minded people who are going to have your back and support your dream and give you permission to dream. We talked earlier about why dreaming is so critical and so important to accomplishing your goals, and all of the freebies and paid resources that I'm offering this month to help you with that. All right. So you guys have options. You don't have to stay stuck. Come get with us. We all want to celebrate with you and get inspired together. All right. So with that said, everyone, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. You deserve it. Happy New Year, everyone. Bye, bye Instagram. Bye Facebook.